I am Angelina Belandia Gonzalez. My ID 698824. I will talk about first, the education system in Colombia. Second, my point of view about the education system in Colombia. And finally, my life now and my plans for the next 5 years. First, education system in Colombia. Education is explained as a process of permanent cultural and social personal formation that is based on an integral conception of the human person, its dignity, and its duties. Education system is a right of the person and a public service that has a social function. With it access to knowledge, science, technique, and other goods and values of culture is sought, which will form the Colombian educational system is designed to develop student skills based on their age. According to the Ministry of Education, the educational system is made up as follows: preschool up to the age of 6. In public centers, students can receive training from 3 to 5 years old. However, private schools admit students with less than 3 years. Basic education with a duration of 9 grades. Basic elementary 5 grades and basic secondary 4 grades. The students are between 6 and 14 years old. Middle education with a duration of 2 grades. Undergrad training or college. Undergrad professional training are professional technical training, technological training, and professional training or vocational training. At a professional level, we can find the titles related to the training in the area of education, such as Bachelor of, and in the field of arts, Master of. Postgrad training, specialization, leads to the title of specialist in. Master's degree leads to the title of Master in. And doctorate leads to the title of Doctor in. Second, my point of view about education system. It's true that the education system in everything is not bad, since certain advantages have been made in terms of covers in basic and middle education. However, the quality is low as shown by the PISA studies, since Colombia ranked 62nd among 65 countries. So we must define that equality of education is affected by inequality by showing that education received by the poor and rich is highly unequal. As the student's socioeconomic level increases, their academic performance also increases. For example, thanks by COVID-19, its beginning presented that children and young people without access to education because distance study accentuates larger social inequality gap. But above all, the government must accept that courses are important to achieve a quality education. UNESCO maintains that the success of teaching and learning is probably strongly influenced by the resources available to support the process and how directly in which these resources are managed. Obviously, schools and teachers without books and learning material will not be able to do their jobs. Better education not only makes more economically competitive, it is also antidote to equality. Finally, my life now and my plans for the next 5 years. I study public accounting at Corporación Universitaria Minuto de Dios. I learned different knowledge about my career at home by the quarantine. I live with my mom and my grandparents. I have 5 friends all of my life. I dance at house. I learn English at house to improve my vocabulary and my pronunciation. I participate in research program on economics. I love writing about my life and some poetry. In my free time, I enjoy playing video games and reading novels and science fiction books. And before the quarantine, I practice swimming. My plans for the next 5 years. Purpose is what gives life meaning. I am going to find myself by beginning having who I am. I am going to graduate from public accounting at Corporación Universitaria Minuto de Dios. I am going to have experience in accounting research through a public investigation program. I am going to publish an academic article in an academic journal. I am going to earn a national mention for investigation merit. I am going to take a Cambridge International English exam on advanced level CAE to certify internationally C1. I am going to study a second foreign language such as French. I am going to travel to Brazil to Iguazu Falls as well as Rio de Janeiro and Búzios. I am going to start my occupational profile as a public accountant. Thank you.